Welcome back to the Somnium files. My name is Jake. Last time we finished Mizuki's route and we're going back. Just checking. There were no choices in this Somnium. Maybe a game over if you pick Mizuki's parents. Not sure though. But yeah, we'll be going to the messed up Iris. So, what happened before this? I think. So yeah, we did Mizuki's Somnium and so yeah, Renju died, and we had witness testimony that Iris was seen with Renju before, and the weights and stuff matched in the elevator. Oh yeah, we also met. So let me just check quickly. Not here, but here. Okay. Can I see which way I went here? Probably not. Well, Iris's Somnium with this. Speeding this up a bit, we've seen this.
Unknown, but the
Iris.
So yeah, it's not here yet, but am I somehow closer to Iva than usual? What's the murder? Look at the blood. Think we watched the murder. Where is blood?
a double door.
Can't remember, but
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're not helping! A double... It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
maybe it's something with TV.
A CRT TV.
I think I have hit the TV before, so let's spin the dial. I forgot to use the things.
Stop!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
Yeah.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
So yeah, I think we saw blood last time. I just remember.
5 minutes left, Date.
Torso mirror.
A full body mirror.
Is there anything cheap again?
A torso.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
It's hit.
Nothing special happens.
You don't have the muscle mass. You need to do some training.
What would be the point of that? I do not have muscles.
That's what I just said.
I cannot wait for the day I have enough muscle to punch you in the face. It will be splendid. A torso with a head.
Maybe we have to choke it because of what we saw.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
So there's the
I'm
operating
tired of
table.
this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
Strangle the body. Beat it
4
to
minutes.
death. Beat what to death?
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Well, let's investigate since it doesn't really cost any.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done. An old television.
Let's turn the dial again. I wonder if Iris is the pink one in the background. Was she present?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on?
So yeah, I had the theory that Date
Iris has
is the
something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Cyclops. First Cyclops killer.
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
And we have had the flashback that Date and Iris have met. Or at least it would seem that they have met. So I don't know.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Maybe torso. So yeah, this is
An operating table.
suspect as fuck. Because
A
it's
torso similar
because
to
it's
a
before
fashion
the
mannequin.
eye removing she goes through. Guess we punch since we have to beat.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
enough. Want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Final stretch. Shoot to death.
3 minutes, Date.
It's probably not
An old-fashioned TV.
book since we had to repeat last time.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Investigate.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Where does it point? The mirror.
A full-body mirror. A common gas canister. A double door.
I'm not sure what to do.
An old-fashioned...
Let's turn to dial again.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Is that the warehouse place or
This
did
was
it
the
just
third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
or did it just look similar?
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
Yeah, man.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Dots.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Guess the closet. Locker.
Just a locker.
Oh.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Yes. What are these kind of machinations called? Rube Goldberg machine. Rolling, rolling. I wonder what's the point of this. Like I know it's going to shoot the gun. Not. No. No, it was too much for my... Yeah, better be right back. So yeah, quick thingy before I get back to the point I was. I smelled the medicine bottle on the table and it was nitroglycerine. And Aiba said that you need to mix it with acetone to make it not dangerous. Didn't we hear about acetone at some point in this game? I have a vague memory of that. Do we have it in the appendix? We'll look at those later. Acetone. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well, I'll be right back. So yeah, I wanted to show you this as well. So listen to the great voice acting.
Insects! It's a book on insects!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
So yeah, be right back.
3 minutes.
So yeah, we did the same things. Was that Date's face? I have to look at that again. And also, the weird video we saw about So Sejima last time. We went the other way. He had those clothes. I think I didn't actually say it, but I
What
thought
happened in that Somnium?
to myself then that it looked like the body with So had boobs on him, so. But I never rechecked the footage, I think. But it basically led us the other way, that we started to investigate the connection with So and Iris. Now we don't have that. But yeah, it looked like Dade at the end in the mirror pieces.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
Coalesced.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Dot, dot, dot. Dots. Probably not. Marinos.
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
What's Videodrone?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Iris is still there. Can I see her? No. Guess everything's important. Boss has a serious look on her face. About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
What did I ask? What about the original Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
Yes.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
It could also be like I'm still sticking with the Date was the killer 6 years ago, but it could be that Iris has somehow started to think that Date is for some reason, and her dream just shows her wrong impressions of the event.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Dots, dots, dots.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Dots.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
You make it sound logical, but not sure if I believe. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in some?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
Didn't they also say something about her age not being what it is listed as? It might have been a joke. Peter looks like his usual self. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Then again, Peter here might be just putting stuff in our minds that would make seem that is the old killer, because he controls the sink and iPad, everything. About original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection.
Like the line earlier about maybe you were the killer, that is to gaslight us into thinking that.
Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Well, you can't say there's not connection.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Yeah, I can agree that the corporate is probably not the same. Oh, I'm yawning. About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified.
Oh.
That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Probably yes. Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happened in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Summarize. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Peter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Dots. Dots. Peter shook me from my thoughts.
Date, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sync room. Maybe we can stay as friends this time?
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news.
Hmm?
But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
She was a pretty good liar, right? The fucking thermo cam function of iPad didn't work on her.
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Dots. Dots.
Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
Dots.
You cannot decline, Date.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
Isn't Renju dead there? Or was there? In this.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too.
Yes.
Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending an iMessage to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. I think we will end before the story. A bit shorter episode, but yeah, Marble was on day 9:41 p.m. Oh yeah, Marble was the mama's bar, not the maid cafe thingy where Renju was dead. So yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.